This is Ericka Van Helsing. She's one of the antagonists in Sony's Hotel Transylvania 3, Summer Vacation, alongside her great-grandfather, Mr. Abraham Van Helsing. Did you know that the charming yet cunning Erika has deep-rooted history connected to one of the most famous monster hunting families? Today we're going to explore the evolution of Ericka Van Helsing from concept all the way to a captivating, moving character. My name is Caleb and this is the Villain Forge. Now, before the release of Hotel Transylvania 2, there was rumors going around about the possibility of a third film. However, in early November of 2015, it was officially announced that Hotel Transylvania 3 would be released in 2018. To be specific, in September of 2018. And it was originally stated that the previous film's director, by the name of Genndy Tartakovsky, who is a Russian-born American animator and producer, would not be returning to direct the third film. However, in less than 10 months, Genndy confirmed that after a change of mind, he would indeed return to direct the third film. We'll talk more about him later. Anyway, we are not here for the entire film. I'm only interested in Ericka Van Helsing. So, who wrote the character and how did it come about? The character was written by both Genndy Tartakovsky and Michael McCullough. If you haven't watched the film, I recommend for you to do so, because I'm going to create spoilers. Anyway, Erika was not based on a real person. However, the inspiration for the character seems to have drawn from the historical figure of Van Helsing, a character traditionally known for hunting vampires, including Dracula. This lineage provided a rich backstory and set up an interesting conflict as she views monsters as enemies due to her family's legacy. This creative decision allowed the writers to explore new storylines within the established lore of the Hotel Transylvania series, while giving Erika her own unique personality and motives. Which leads us to character design. Now, during my research of this character, I couldn't pinpoint a specific individual who directly designed Erika because there was a lot of talented character designers who worked on this film. However, at the moment, I can only give credit to the lead character designer, a talented animator and character designer by the name of Craig Kelman. His work was crucial in developing the distinct look and feel of the characters, including Erika herself. Kelman approached the character design with focus on blending the classic monster hunter heritage of the Van Helsing family with a modern adventurous twist. His design aimed to make her visually distinct and capable of conveying a range of emotions and dynamics. For example, her facial features resembles her great-grandfather. The chin, the cheeks, the real cheeks, and the eyes, with a modern white and neat captain suit, with golden buttons and belt, and lastly a very neat haircut. All these things put together made her stand out as a unique, friendly, and memorable character in simplicity. And that brings us to who voiced Erika. Have you ever heard of an actress and comedian by the name of Kathryn Hahn? She's worked on dramas and movies like Afternoon Delight, Bad Moms, and How to Lose a Guy in 10 Seconds, just to mention a few. She's the one who voiced Ericka Van Helsing. Kathryn Hahn brought her positive and charming energy to the set, which brought Erika to life with a perfect blend of slyness and charm.
I am Captain Erika. And yes, I'm human, but don't hold that against me. I could not be more excited to have all of you on board our first ever monster cruise!
Hahn's performance added layers to the character, making her not just a villain, but a character with wit and heart. And as a matter of fact, her voice was instrumental in making Erika's transition from an antagonist to love interest believable and engaging.
Oh, that was incredible!
Which leads us to storyboarding and animation. The storyboarding team, which included notable artists such as David Face, to just mention one, brought the characters' stories arc to life. However, when it came to animation, it was led by an award-winning animator by the name of Alan Hawkins, who took quite a different approach to this film, because it was stated that this film had less dialogue than the previous ones. The story had to rely more on movement and expressions. So he stated that it was fun and challenging at the same time. However, they managed to pull it off smoothly. And personally, I felt Erika's movement commanded attention and was satisfying to look at without even uttering a word. And lastly, they used various softwares to animate the film. They likely used a combination of proprietary animation softwares and industry standard tools such as Autodesk Maya for 3D modeling and animation, Adobe After Effects for compositing, and possibly others depending on specific production needs and techniques employed by the animation team. Now, getting back to the film's director. As we established, his name is Genndy Tartakovsky. So, after taking a leave of absence to work on the final season of his show, which is one of my favorites growing up, which is Samurai Jack, and he stated that he returned after he got an inspiration from a miserable family vacation, which was a surprise by his in-laws with a cruise holiday for a week, causing him to panic, but gave him an idea of putting classic monsters into a summer movie.
Our family with a holiday cruise, right? And so it was like, oh, we get to go on a boat and kind of trapped with your in-laws, even though I like them, but still, it's, you kind of have that feeling. And then I remember as we were boarding the ship, I noticed, and because it was a holiday cruise especially, it was all families, right? And it started to come together all of a sudden, like, wait, look at all these families. What a great opportunity for our monster family, And it started to become very organic, and I've always wanted to do a story about Dracula falling in love. And then when I came back, I pitched the idea to the head of the studio, and she loved it, and everybody saw the potential right away that you could get away from the hotel, but at the same time, it's a hotel on the water. So the core of the franchise is still the same, but now we get to see this big monster world.
So, he positioned Erika's role to contrast with the monster's world by representing the human Van Helsing's family's perspective. Erika is initially introduced with the intent to carry on the family's monster hunting legacy, driven by a mission of eliminating Dracula and his friends. However, as the story unfolds, her character evolves into a love interest for Dracula's son-in-law, Jonathan, highlighting themes of acceptance, tolerance, and the breaking of stereotypes between humans and monsters. This transformation reflects Tartakovsky's vision of blending humor with heartfelt storytelling, ultimately reinforcing the film's message of unity and understanding across different worlds. With that said, thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.